Yes, I've got something to start out with.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's Lights Out.
And away we go.
It's our 1 year anniversary.
No way.
It is.
What, like, do you know, what was the date?
So I think we started, and we actually missed it on the last episode. Last episode, I think, was our 1 year anniversary. It was like around very early Feb. Let me just quickly.
Was it? We've been doing this for a year.
We've been doing this for a year.
Congratulations, bro. You've done a really good job.
You've done a very good job as well. Well done, bro.
I have learned a lot in this year.
I've learned a lot as well. You know what? I've learned a lot about podcasting. I've learned a lot about just making content.
Yep.
Yeah, so we did it.
I've learned a lot about just Formula One. Just talking constantly to you.
Yeah.
Is like, you're just my source of knowledge. It's like just constantly learning more. I love it.
I love it. It's actually made me interested in Formula One again. Yeah, like even outside of how boring the season was.
Yeah, even in the bad seasons, it's exciting.
Yeah. So 2nd of Feb, we started 2023, and it's been a year and I guess a couple of weeks now.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's our 1 year anniversary. And with our 1 year anniversary, we surpassed 100 followers on TikTok and also 100 followers on Instagram. So thank you so much to everyone who's been following and looking at all of our content and stuff.
There's very few people, but those few people mean a lot.
It does. It does.
Thank
it means
you
a lot. So thank you so much.
Our last TikTok went a little bit nuts.
Yeah, we were very happy with that.
We were very happy, and thanks to everyone we had loads of likes, loads of comments. It was, I think, 100 and something thousand views on that one, which is unheard of for us. Normally it's like 400.
Yeah.
So we were buzzing with that. I'm still getting likes now, like 2 weeks later after it, just seeing constant pop-ups. It's brilliant.
So we also have 20 something on followers. I think maybe 30 something followers on Spotify and podcasting as well.
Okay.
About 20 average viewers each time. So I mean, if you're enjoying the content, follow, watch us.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. A whole year of It's Lights Out.
A whole year.
We
will keep persevering. We will keep going.
We will keep going.
Because to be honest,
it's good fun. We do it for fun. It is actually really, really good fun.
Yeah.
So.
We're not really expecting anything from it apart from
I don't think so. No.
Just having a chat and having a good time.
Exactly.
I'm cool.
What did you want
to go on today? Because we're going to start with we've got two main topics, which are the liveries.
Controversial one.
Which one do you want to start with?
Should we start with Christian Horner?
Okay, let's do that.
Because I think Christian Horner is a bit of an awkward one.
That is.
I don't even know how much I want to comment on it. To be honest,
it's quite personal, so it's not really about F1. It is about F1.
No,
but it is quite a personal situation, which me and you are not really too fussed about giving our opinions on.
No, I don't really want to give my opinion on it. No, I think I just want to be like, I don't know. You could tell from the Red Bull launch of their car that they came with their real car.
Yeah.
So that people would talk about stuff more than the Christian Horner thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously nobody knows all of the facts. There's lots of speculation. For those who don't know, for those that are just, I don't know if you're living under a rock, Christian Horner is the Red Bull team principal, and he is under investigation for some sexual misconduct.
So Christian Horner's bosses are the ones who launched the investigation.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Well, then surely they would have tried their best to keep it under wraps.
No, you can't with something like this.
Well, you can't, but obviously still everything has to be as confidential as possible without, do you know what I mean? It has to be treated very sensitively.
Yes, yeah.
So people know that something's going on and have a general idea of what's going on, but the actual kind of facts and issues is something that has to be kept fairly...
Yeah, it's all confidential. I mean, it's all in the... I mean, there's rumours there's a settlement of about 650,000. Mm-hmm. There's rumours it's sexual misconduct. We don't want to judge.
Yeah. And apparently it's meant to be over text, so some form of messages that were sent.
Yes. But again, it's a lot of rumours.
It's rumours, and, as long as the investigation is done thoroughly, I feel like whatever the outcome is will probably be right. Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully.
You hope that it will be right. You hope that it will be investigated fully and it won't just be a payoff of 650 and go, please get away with it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think... I was going to say, do you think he'd stay in F1? But I don't want to speculate anything because I don't want to be like, he's definitely guilty if he gets under the rug.
No, I think, we're trying to be as on the fence as possible, aren't we?
Yeah.
Without being on the fence.
Yeah.
Would he stay in F1? I don't think, if this was to come out as true, I don't think he should be allowed in Formula One in any
I agree.
sense.
I agree. I think it's the same with the whole Nelson PK situation. I think that he probably should get a ban. If it's true, he should get a ban from the paddock. If it's not true, I think he should just be forgiven and just like people shouldn't bring it up. It's one of those things of if it's true, fine. I think he should be out of F1. If it's not true, he shouldn't be treated any differently because you know about how these things can go.
Yeah.
It's such murky ground though.
It's not nice. And I bet he's really, obviously this is something he's very much struggling with. His wife would be struggling with it as well.
Yeah, it's tough for the whole family.
It's going to be tough for everyone.
Yeah.
But yes, obviously you never know. We might find out more. We might not. It might just be pushed under the rug. And in a few months time, people will go, do you remember when that happened? Yeah, he's been team principal this whole time and nothing's really happened since then. Nobody's really heard anything. And it just kind of, you never know. So
you do never know. You actually do never know.
What sort of implications do you reckon it would have for the team if he was to be found out?
Okay.
Make this more actual Formula One related.
So apparently, you could have. So apparently, in Adrian Newey's contract, there's a potential that if Christian Horner's not there, he's allowed to leave.
Okay.
It's one of those like sort of fun things.
Yeah.
Which gets my hopium up because
did you just say hopium?
Hopium. That's Matt 212 said hopium.
Hopium.
Yeah, he calls it hopium.
Never heard of that before. That's a new one. That's the new. Yeah,
he just
a little bit of hopium. I've got hopium that ladies do well this year. Anyway,
he said it in our episode. So I was like, oh,
did
hopium.
He?
Yeah, you did.
Completely missed that.
So there is a chance that. So basically, before 2005, when Newey went over to Red Bull, Ross Brawn tried to get him to be part of Ferrari because Adrian Newey said he wants to be a part of the Ferrari team. He would need to get out of that McLaren situation because it was terrible at the time.
Yeah.
So Newey has said that it'd be cool to be part of the Ferrari team. He said he'd never go back to McLaren. I guess Mercedes, there's no space for him anyway.
No.
If Newey's allowed to leave and Horner is gone and Hamilton's going for Ferrari and you've got the new regulations coming. Oh, that could be really good.
I haven't thought this far into it, but you're right. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
My gosh. It could be an even more crazy 2025 than what everyone's already expecting.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And do you reckon Red Bull would just dip really fast?
Well, it depends who they get in. I'm sure the thing is, right, I think that Newey has a strong team below him that will be working with him.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just the only person designing that car. Right?
No, of course.
So, I don't think Red Bull will lose maybe a little bit of innovation, but I think that they maybe not fill his shoes, but I don't think that they'll just dip. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
I think that they'll be fine. They just might not be as revolutionary as they have been.
Yeah, because he is the revolutionary guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, that is interesting.
Cool possibility, right?
That's a cool possibility out of something that is really, really not great.
Yeah. F1 hot take, will Newey go to Ferrari?
Oh, that would be unbelievable. I reckon Lewis would love that. Lewis and Leclerc would love that.
Yeah, Lewis would love that.
They'd be flying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I feel like that's enough said for that.
I think so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like we've not said too much.
Yeah. I think it's going to be resolved after the Bahrain Grand Prix. I think it's going to go a little while. So
we've got probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
Before that's probably all resolved.
But I mean, it meant that we got to see the new Red Bull.
It did. Oh, my God. Is it just me, or is it like, is it just because we know that it's fast? It looks fast. Obviously, all the cars look fast because but it looks so fast.
It looks so fast.
And I don't know. Yeah.
It's got the Mercedes engine cover as well with the big beams near the driver's head. So they've sort of taken the Mercedes.
But doesn't it tail off slightly more at the end?
At the end. Yeah, it tails off more at the end. Yeah. But they've sort of taken that Mercedes concept and then been.
Can you imagine if they're even faster and they've got similar Mercedes concepts and they've made it work and Mercedes haven't? Yeah. Oh my God.
But you know what?
That would be the big anyway.
So Mercedes had the peak downforce of any car in 2022. They just couldn't control the mechanical platform of the car.
Yeah.
So technically their concept was on the right page. They just couldn't control it.
Yeah.
If Red Bull can control it and then now also have the peak downforce. Oh.
The side pods are so different as well.
Everyone copied Red Bull's old car and they've all moved towards Red Bull, and Red Bull have just done. I've never seen a car do such a big concept change.
Yeah.
When it's
like
been that
flipped
dominant.
The other way.
Yeah. Where it's been that dominant.
This is going to be so
It's going to be nuts.
I hope that it's crap. hope that it is absolutely awful.
I just want it to be competitive with the other cars. I
Yeah.
don't want it to run away.
Yeah, agreed. Max will be rubbing his fingers going, oh, this looks quick.
Both Max and Perez were like surprised by the car.
Yeah.
And they're like, I think it looks fast. It looks the fastest.
It looks incredible. We'll go on to liveries later because anyway, but
it looked fast.
So fast.
The rest of the teams, what do the rest of the teams do?
Well, Mercedes have obviously been quite revolutionary. It's quite a big change. That front wing, they've got that new sort of front wing that I don't even know how to explain it.
They're supposed to like step up, but in the rules it sort of doesn't.
It's supposed to attach to the main nose, but then they've done it with a small little rod or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they basically.
I don't know the real technical stuff.
They've been really innovative.
Yeah,
which is what I like from Mercedes.
Yeah,
and you've got to give it to them. At least for this, they've been very innovative with the zero side pod concept, and then now this.
Yeah,
they're probably the only other team who's actually been like really innovative.
Yeah, 100%.
Other than Red Bull.
100%.
It's just they're not getting it right. But maybe this will be quite.
You never know.
This could be quite good.
Yeah, we don't know.
And a lot of the other teams didn't actually launch their full car. I think Red Bull pretty much have launched most of the car.
Yeah,
because even at the viewing, they had a body of people around the back of the car. You couldn't see the back of the car until it came out onto there. They put like a basic floor on. They've not shown the floor that they're going to be using and stuff. So
yeah,
Red Bull have hidden a little bit, but because they put that body of wall of people there, I'm like, okay, you've definitely launched a pretty significantly important. Like this has probably got a lot of the features of the car.
Yeah, absolutely. What I've heard is that all the cars are a lot more rear biased this year, and a lot of teams have put a lot of work
on the
rear end this year.
So
have you heard much about that?
I think every team but Ferrari has moved to I always get these messed up, but I think they've all gone to either push or a pull rod rear suspension.
All of them.
To copy Red Bull.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you do that, you can basically control the platform of the car to stop it pitching so much forwards when it brakes and pitching back when it accelerates.
Yeah.
And the more control you have over it, that's the most important thing for these ground effect cars.
I'm pretty sure it's the push rod.
I think push rod. I think it's push rod. So
I think I spoke about it everyone in the last episode as well.
Everyone but Ferrari have said it, done it. And because Ferrari said that this is an interesting take because they're the only ones to do it, but they've said that it's the suspension is not the most important part of the car. The aerodynamics are. If you get that right, they just basically said focus on that rather than focusing on the suspension. The suspension is just a tiny factor of how fast the car goes.
Okay,
interesting.
That's a big. Considering all the other teams have decided it's the opposite.
It's big.
That's a bold move from Ferrari to think the other way. So that could or couldn't bite them.
It could either be good or it could either
be good. But you never know. Both concepts could work. Do you know what I mean?
Both concepts could work.
Doesn't necessarily mean that one is going to work and one's not.
Yeah.
Well, there will be to a degree, but yeah.
I mean, if they found a way to control the car without having to redesign the suspension or the gearbox, because you have to redesign the gearbox to fit with that suspension.
Yeah.
Then, good. I just don't mess it up. 2026, 2025, and 2026. Ferrari, don't mess it up.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, they mess it up. I'll be so annoyed.
We'll be fuming.
We'll be. I mean, no one's catching Red Bull. Let's be honest. But
the thing is, I always go into this for the last 2 seasons. I've gone into the season being like, you never know, something might happen, and Red Bull have messed it all up, and then that's just not happened at all.
So I'm thinking that every season I'm really positive.
Yeah.
So I think if I'm really negative about it, the opposite's going to happen, and it's going to be a really good season.
Good idea.
So the season's going to be a blowout. Red Bull are going to win every race.
Yes, they're going to be incredible.
Yeah, they're going to lap the whole grid twice every single race.
Every race. Yeah, absolutely. And Perez is going to be faster than us. I couldn't even finish that.
No, we need to.
I couldn't even finish that.
That's the wrong thing to say.
Oh, sorry, no.
You're supposed to say Max is going to be better.
Sorry, No, my apologies. Max is going to. Oh, he already is much faster than Perez. No. Even if.
Anyway,
moving onwards. We messed that up. I messed that up.
Yes. All right. I've got an F1 hot take for you.
Go on, then. Just say it.
All cars have to have a minimum amount of paint on them.
100%.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, are we going basically talking about liveries now?
We can start talking about it, but yeah.
Okay. I hate this year. I hate it. it's annoyed the living daylights out of me,
Yeah.
if I'm honest.
Yeah.
The liveries, 50%, 50 to 60% of the liveries are so bad, and it's awful.
And it's also the first 50% that came out.
It's the first, all of them, and they came out like exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just with very small little touches,
Yeah.
and it's
put paint on your cars, right? Like I like a bit of black. I think
Absolutely.
I think it looks good, right?
Yeah.
But we need a bit of color on the grid. It's going to be so like I feel like there's going to be loads of cars that look sort of similar because there's so much black on them.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Fortunately, the last few cars to launch were actually really good.
Yeah. We'll get onto
that. And we're going to go into our rankings in a bit.
But I agree. I think yes. Okay. So so the hot take is, let's say you're gonna every
car has to have a minimum amount of paint coverage of the car.
And how much minimum? I'm saying
80%.
Okay, I was going to say 75. Okay, between 70 and 80% of color they have to put on a car.
Yeah.
That is, do it. Change your liveries because they suck. That's the hot take.
We're going to rank the 2024 F1 liveries.
Yeah.
And we're going to give them a rating like a school grade from S for amazing, super amazing,
super duper duper,
S, A, B, C, D, E, F. But we're going to compare them based off like liveries in general. So they're not going to be compared with each other.
Okay, cool.
It's how they compare against all the liveries.
Just liveries, just generally.
Yeah, generally.
What do you think about that livery?
Yeah, because I think that this is quite a weak year for livery.
It's a terrible year. But anyway, carry on.
Cool.
Which one should we start?
Let's start with Haas.
With Haas. Okay. What do you think?
So I was going to say, I like it, right? I think it's a nice livery.
Okay.
Is what I first thought.
Yeah.
And then I changed my mind looking at it now.
Literally right now while you're looking at it on the screen,
while I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's I think it's under mid.
I will agree. What do you want to give it?
I would say a D.
Okay. Haas D.
We're happy with a D.
D, yeah.
It's not like ugly.
No.
You're not like, please get that off the track.
Yeah.
But you're not like, wow, that's really, really nice. It's just wow. It's just meh.
Yeah. D. Okay. We're gonna go to the Williams.
Okay. Shall I start with this one?
Yeah.
It's definitely better than the Haas. The Duracell battery is just phenomenal.
I love the Duracell battery.
It's such good advertising. It's just
great product placement.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
So that gives it a few extra points.
I actually like it. I think in a vacuum of, if there wasn't so many other cars with so much exposed carbon, I think that I would have looked at that and I would have been like B.
Okay,
Minus.
I wouldn't have gone that high. But I wouldn't have gone far under. I'd probably gone like a C minus. Oh no, C plus. I'd have gone maybe
C plus. We'll go C plus then. Williams C plus.
C plus.
C plus.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Okay. The Kick Sauber.
Let me just find it.
It's the green and black one.
See, I think mine might be quite controversial here.
Do you like it?
I love it. I don't know why.
Do you know what?
It's so out there.
I'm so glad you said that because I love it.
It's so bold, and it's just like,
I thought
the
it was going
lines
to be
are so
terrible. I thought it was going to be like what it was last year, the Kick Sauber. I think we did a blind ranking, and we thought that it was going to be terrible.
But I think we based it off like a previous render.
Yeah.
So I don't know if someone or they brought out something they thought.
They did one race with it on, and it was like the red and black, and then also the green.
That was it.
But
this
is nice.
Is cool.
I'm gonna give it like a B plus.
I'm happy with that.
I mean B plus.
B plus. I'm happy with that. I think that's cool. I love it's bold. I love it.
Yeah, I really like it. Alpine.
Where's the Alpine?
Okay. So this is what started my issue with cars just being carbon.
Ugh.
I think they have so much potential with its color scheme in terms of the blue, the pink, and the white.
Light blue and pink
black
works well.
Works really well together, right?
Yeah.
They have so much potential, and it's just so much exposed carbon on that car.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks.
Do you know what? Okay, sidetrack here. Why don't cars do... Actually, we'll go back to that later. Because I think that's a whole segment.
Okay, I'm excited for whatever you're about to say
Yeah.
there, but yeah, it sucks. It's awful.
Yeah.
E for me, like an E.
Yeah, I think
It's just bad.
I think an E. We'll go an E. Yeah. It's boring.
It's so boring. We'll just make it interesting. And I know that it's meant to be, saving weight and all that rubbish, but
yeah,
be slower in the ear and look cool when you do it.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how I feel about this one. I was going to say Toro Rosso. The Visa Cash App Red Bull.
The Visa
Racing
Cash
Bull.
App RB VCAB 01 Red Bull. RB.
RB.
Change your name. It's absolutely terrible.
I sort of love that they've gone back to the old Toro Rosso livery. That's why I want to call them Toro Rosso. Because they've gone to the old one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But I don't know. Right. I don't know if I like this one because all the ones that launched before it were black. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I liked it because of that. But
I so don't know.
I want to give it a B. I don't think I can give it any lower than a B because I actually think it's quite cool that they went back to the old, like, it literally looks like a...
Okay, but you're saying that it's nostalgia that's letting you like that, not necessarily because it's actually as nice.
Not nostalgia, but I think also it looks like a can of Red Bull.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is kind of cool.
On this website that I've got here, just because I've got the photo up,
Yeah.
they've put this as the number one pick.
A lot of people really like this one.
Because I don't know, because I can't, there's angles where I like it and angles where I don't. I'm happy to go with you and go B.
B.
I'll
Okay.
just go with you because you like it.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay, B.
I can see that one.
Aston Martin.
Fabulous.
Yeah. I don't think...
Same as last year, but it's fabulous.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
It's beautiful.
It's stunning. And also, they've been really smart with it as well.
In what way?
In the fact of they've put exposed carbon in a lot of places. There's a lot more black on the car, but from all the TV angles you look at it, like when it was on track, you don't see the exposed carbon because the bits that they put it is in places that you don't really get a camera angle much of.
Yeah.
Which is really smart of them.
Yes.
So I like that.
That's cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's just as lovely as last year. Last year's was lovely.
Yeah, they released Advantage V12, didn't they?
Yes. Lovely. The interior is
Gorgeous.
Unreal.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I want that car.
But then when do Aston Martin not make?
Yeah, gorgeous cars. Gorgeous
Beautiful
cars.
things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go A for that one.
A. Yes. A. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. The Ferrari.
Okay, we're going to okay.
Is this your favorite one? Is that why you want to wait?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's so good.
It's
I think the Ferrari's
just-
so good.
They don't fail, do they?
No,
Just don't
I love the
mess
yellow. I love the yellow on it, and I love the white. I love the red.
I only found out recently that Enzo Ferrari, obviously the whole idea of each country when they used to do racing, Britain used to be British Racing Green, so that and apparently I didn't know this till recently that Enzo Ferrari hated the red.
Yeah, he loved yellow.
He loved yellow.
Yeah,
He wanted it to be yellow.
That's
but
why you have to get a Ferrari Enzo in yellow.
a Ferrari Enzo in yellow.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just A class for me.
S.
S. Superb.
I think that's one of the nicest liveries I think I've almost ever seen on a car. It's gorgeous.
Oh,
I don't know if
Where's
that's
that
also
Ferrari?
my Hamilton hat coming off.
no, we no.
No,
we would have.
Yeah.
We
I would have liked that either way. I would like that either way.
100%.
Oh, this is another one that I think I might have to give an S to. It's so Mercedes W15.
Okay, I'm not. I wouldn't give it that high.
Oh, I love.
It's really cool, and we said this in the last
literally
podcast.
said it in the podcast.
We
didn't
said this. We
were like,
predicted
if
this
it
was
could
going to happen.
blend from silver to black. We literally said it.
We did,
Yeah.
but I needed it more blend.
Oh, really? Yeah, I see what you mean.
I needed literally like completely silver at the front, and then the fade all the way to the completely black at the back.
Yeah, I can almost see the cut off of like the monocoque should have been the cut off for it and then been black from that point
Exactly.
onwards.
They've only done the kind of the top of the nose along and then over.
Yeah.
It's still fantastic.
I think you've talked me out of an S tier.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's superb,
Yeah.
but I would put it as an A.
An A. I'll put it in.
So I hate the big like Mercedes things on the back.
The stars.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the stars.
Oh, okay.
I love the stars.
If they had little ones, like little faint ones, that's cool. But I don't like the really bold star things. But it doesn't bother me that much.
Oh, they are a little bit bigger actually.
They're bigger and they're quite bold. They're quite prominent.
No, I still like it. I
still love it.
Yeah. I'm still gonna give that an A.
I'm happy with an A.
The McLaren. So I said I really liked this when it first came out,
Mm.
and I like it even more with sponsors on it.
Yeah. The chrome bit. I don't mind the chrome bit.
This is actually genuinely one of my more favorite cars on the grid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's nice, but I'm not like wow.
I'm happy.
I love the papaya.
I
It's
would
cool.
struggle to give it below a B+. I think that's as far as I can go down. But I actually do really
If
like
I went B, you wouldn't go down to B?
I'll settle with a B. Okay, final offer, B.
So you will go down further than B+.
I work in sales, by the way.
Yeah. I'm a better salesman. Anyway,
You just
yeah, B for me.
I like it. I think it looks.
There needs to be something in between a B+ and a B.
We'll just go B.
Okay.
Okay, right. The
Oh, by the way,
RB20.
actually, quickly, if they just did the whole car papaya,
Oh yeah.
just
Whole
do that.
car orange. Would be
Just do the
sick.
whole car papaya
Yeah.
or orange, whatever it is. Yeah.
The RB20.
Oh, Red Bull, you give me reasons to hate you.
It's so innovative. Like the thing is, right? Like the
boring.
car is completely different, but the livery is exactly the same.
So boring.
Why?
Why are you so boring?
Yeah, I think for
Goodness
boringness,
sake.
I'm gonna. The thing is, right? If that was the first ever time I'd seen that livery, I'd be like, oh, it's a nice livery,
100%.
really nice livery.
But you've done it for 20 years. What are you doing?
Just please just do a different livery.
Oh my
Or-
gosh. So yeah, even though it is actually a nice livery, I'm putting it down to a U, or as low as I can put it, for being the most boring thing ever.
Okay, let's put it. We'll put it in an E.
Fine.
A U. We'll put a U. Okay, Red
F.
Bull.
No, F.
Red Bull get an F.
Thank you.
Only because it's also going to be on the top step of the podium every single race.
Every race, we're going to see that ugly thing all the time.
But it's not even ugly. That's the issue.
It's not, but it's
not
so
even ugly.
boring.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
that's my rant.
oh,
Is that it?
that is it.
Okay.
Right. So we want to just take everything we just talked about, put it into a list from 10th to 1st,
Yeah.
just to make it easy for you guys.
Yeah.
So in 10th place, Red Bull. It's the same for the last 20 years.
Yep.
Just get better.
Nice
They're doing
livery,
it.
but boring, so change it.
It's still nice. Yeah.
It's still nice, but just for goodness sake, do
Change
something
it.
else.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Number 9, Alpine. Way too much exposed carbon on the car.
Rubbish. Honestly, just come on, more colour.
Yes,
Beautiful.
we just need more color on that car.
Terrible.
Haas, same again, but
Not quite as bad.
not quite as bad.
Yeah.
Way too much exposed carbon, a little bit meh. It's not bad livery. She's not good livery. Williams.
Yep. Nice. There are parts of it that I really like. Yeah, there is a bit too much exposed carbon. It's a little bit too much, but the Duracell battery just gives it those points. It's incredible, that
Yeah.
Duracell battery.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy with that. Then on to McLaren.
Yeah, number 6, McLaren. I think that it's just, I like it.
You love it.
I really do like it. But again, way too much exposed carbon, really boring. If I'm comparing it to older McLarens, I've liked more the 2017, 2018 ones, which had just
Yeah.
had more orange on it.
More
So-
papaya.
Just a bit boring.
More colour.
Number 5, Racing Bulls.
Visa,
Cash.
Cash App, GRB, whatever it is.
VCARB. VCARB. VCARB.
That
V-carb.
V-carb. Yes, the
Oh,
V-carb.
the VCARB.
Yeah, love it. I think it's cool.
It's cool.
Bright colours.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you
yeah.
for making it bright colours and making it interesting.
Yeah, looks like the old Toro Rosso,
Yes.
which I liked.
You like that.
Yeah, it looks like a Red Bull can.
Yeah.
Number 4, and you know what? Number 4 and number 3 both sort of go against what we've been saying. But number 4, Kick.
So cool.
Yeah, even though it's loads of exposed carbon, like I think
It's the lines of the green.
either
The bright
way,
green.
even if they weren't trying to save weight, I think that this would have been the livery they would have gone with anyway, like maybe black paint instead. So I think it sort of works, and it sort of worked for Mercedes last year as well, where it's like they could have just gone with the black anyway, sort of thing. So, yeah, I think they're a bit of an exception.
I think it's cool. I think the bright green is cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
Number 3, and again, a little bit of an exception, Aston Martin, because they have a similar livery to last year. They've
Yeah.
just not done it for 20 years.
Yeah, they've not done it
Yeah.
for 20 years.
I
They've
think-
done it for about 3 years,
Yeah.
and all of them have been lovely.
Yeah.
And the British Racing Green is just...
They are starting to slide down the list, though, because they were number 2 for us last
Next year, we'll have to drop that then.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Again, if they do it again next
Yeah.
year. Yeah. And then number 2.
Mercedes,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. They took our suggestion.
They took our suggestion. They heard us
Yeah.
on the last episode of It's Lights Out, and went, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. They
Blended
changed it
the
last
black.
minute.
Yeah, blended the black and the silver arrows.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like how we said they wouldn't do that. And we were like, this would be a really cool idea. They wouldn't do it. And
They would do it.
Yeah.
And then they did.
And then one of the nicest cars I think I've ever seen, the Ferrari.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
Shame Red Bull's just going to win every race. 1-2.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's been our countdown. We hope you liked it.
Yeah.
And thanks so much for watching and listening.
It's been Lights Out.
Take care.
Peace.